We're live.
Live.
How you doing, everybody? We're on Hoppy Street. You gotta give it 8 seconds before I go. We're on Hoppy Street here in Asakusa. This is Tokyo's outdoor drinking area. The izakayas that spill out to the streets, kind of rare in the city of Tokyo. It's nice. It feels like the city's back. What do you think?
It definitely feels like it's back. Yep. Drinking in restaurants is back.
Feels good.
Yep. Hoppy Street. Happy Street. What did you say?
Hoppy Street.
Hoppy.
You can't use the same jokes. This is what we're doing for the edited video. Alright, Kampai, this is it.
This is the end.
Yeah. So this is I get a chance to come here to film a couple final scenes for an edited video I'm uploading on probably Monday night or Tuesday morning for release on the main channel about street food in Asakusa. There's a lot here. We found some pretty amazing things. We're not going to talk about that. More importantly, I think, as you can see behind me, it seems like the city of Tokyo is back. This is live. You're here with me, Alan Tay. Welcome. The city of Tokyo seems like it's back. The state of emergency ended about 72 hours ago on October 1st. We are at an izakaya. There is spacing between everything here. I've had I've been fully vaccinated. And I think it just seems like Tokyo has rounded one of the corners. It doesn't mean like we're out of the woods yet. We can still get sick, but it does feel like we're in a better spot. What do you think? How do you feel being here right now, Eric?
I feel like probably in a couple days there's a whole bunch of people that are going to come down with corona and we'll be on lockdown again. Perhaps. I don't know.
It feels like that.
It kind of does. And, yeah. Yeah, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
The cases are way down presently, so yeah, I mean, right?
Right now it seems like it's pretty safe, but everything is an illusion, I think. And
the man with the money.
That was for 2 beers and 3 yakitoris. It was under about $25 for that. It's pretty good.
Not bad. The yakitori was really good.
Yakitori was pretty good. We still got a little bit left. All right, here we can show you here.
You got to show them the yakitori.
Here's the yakitori. Arigatou gozaimasu. Gochusama deshita. Well, what's left of it, anyways?
That's good yakitori, John.
Isn't that yours?
No, that's yours.
Oh, really?
You were busy thinking about what you were going to say to wind up the video we just shot.
Oh, and we have. Boy, this camera's drunk.
Uh-oh.
It's searching for the edamame right there, which has been pretty good. Yeah. So what do you think here? I like, for me, it was just shocked that all this. We'd come here before about 3 weeks ago. We were here filming our street food episode.
It was dead. There was nothing happening. The shops were closed, basically.
Yeah. The whole street was closed, so we had to do this scene 3 weeks later when things were in a lot better situation. That's really good.
That's a beautiful background you got there, John Dobb. Look at that. Those lanterns in the back. The bicycles passing by. This is classy. Some really nice lighting here.
It's nice.
And the shops are starting to close down. It's almost done. At least this one. This one's done.
Everyone keeps asking me, Eric, what's the deal with the beard?
The beard, it's filling in nicely. That's what's going on. Yeah. Why not?
Everyone's been asking me on social. Look, leave Eric alone. If he wants to grow the beard to be Santa Claus in December, who are we to tell him to shave it? Never tell somebody to shave their beard or take off their hat. I don't know.
I'm going for, majestic, Another 3 months. Maybe we get it down to here. This is 9 months worth right here. So.
Does wisdom come with the length of beard?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you find having a beard, do you stroke it more?
I do, yeah. I fondle it, caress it. I use beard products to keep it nice and soft.
Is it popular with the ladies, or is it an attraction or detraction?
Some like it, some don't. It's about 50-50.
50-50. Which is what it would be without the beard.
that's That's what the people on my YouTube channel say too. Maybe it's 70-30.
70-30?
70% want it shaved off now because it's just out of control.
Oh, 70%?
Yeah, it's getting up there.
So you're breaking your...
I'm losing subscribers because of it.
That doesn't seem right. So maybe some people could subscribe to Eric's channel. He just said
It's all good.
Subscribe maybe to Eric Surf 6 so we can get those numbers back up.
If you guys are interested in food.
And beards.
Food and beer. And hey, look at the cops.
This police just
cops
read
on
by.
bikes, isn't that cool?
I want to see a bike chase with a cop on a bike versus a motorbike, like a gangster.
It's so rare.
They know the shortcuts. Don't try to outrun a cop. You know what they do? They radio ahead. You cannot escape the long arm of the law.
Masked up and ready to go.
Yeah. So I want to take you just a little bit down Hoppy Street so you can see what it looks like. Now, the shop we're at actually closed down at 8 o'clock. It doesn't look like a lot of the other shops did. Gosamadeshita. You can see a lot of the shops here they're open as though, I don't know, I guess last call was 7:30 for all the shops, right?
Depends on which place. I mean, some of them are still packed.
I know.
So I don't think the guidelines are really
Clear?
Yeah, clear. That's it.
It is really vibrant though. I did an Instagram live earlier. It just didn't register with me how amazing it is to be back amongst people. But once again, I think there's an asterisk mark. You just still have to be really careful there are some places with partitions. We picked a place that wasn't super popular. Our place was not super popular, which is why they had an opening for us to sit.
I know, yeah, we needed a place right on the street.
Yeah. So picking a place that wasn't super popular, probably to our advantage, maybe.
But definitely good atmosphere. It's happening.
It does feel like it's happening.
Right? It's back. You know, drinking is back. It's not because all the restaurants, there was no drinking allowed for the longest time.
Oh, right, yeah.
Officially, right? So now...
Well, you can see the kegs stacked up here.
Yeah, so... And that's how they make money, basically. They got to sell alcohol, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is good. You can see how this was a good day today.
This was a very good day. That's a lot of booze they sold. Now, the weekend, I bet you tomorrow this is a ghost, nobody's here. Like a zombie apocalypse hit the street once again, the weekdays. On the
Sunday,
weekends, though, it's so crowded. Let me turn it around here. Hey, Brandania is in the house. Some goodies for another drink. Oh, Brandania, you're turning us into zombies ourselves. I appreciate that. You can see behind us, it feels like 2019 a little bit. Here's a shop here that's, again, like, we picked a place that was like this. The tables were a little bit further apart, and there was nobody there at that whole table. We had the whole place for ourselves. Awesome adder for $20.99, thanks. Let me look back on the street here, just give you one last look. It is now, what time is it, 8 p.m.?
Yeah, something like that.
A little bit past 8 p.m. I came by bicycle. Eric has to get back by train here. So this is gonna be a short live stream. But you can feel the atmosphere. Now things are starting to shut down again. Last call was 7:30. They're supposed to close down at 8, or they can go until 9 serving soft drinks. But I don't think that's gonna keep people here. I think they want to serve the stuff that's in that crate, which is a hoppy. Yeah. You can see there's a plexiglass partition there. Yeah, very cool. How long does it take you to get back home from here? Actually, this is quite a ways, isn't it? This is the other side of the city.
Yeah, like hour and a half.
Yeah, about an hour and a half. Okay, let's make our way to the train station. My bike's in this over here, though.
Okay. Well, I'm going this way, so I'll say
right.
goodbye then.
Okay.
And look forward to the episode that's coming up, huh?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, gonna drop on the main channel. You're gonna catch Eric Surf 6 and I eating more than we really wanted to. We ate quite a bit here.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And there's the place with the sweet potatoes here.
That's right, these two places, yeah.
Yeah, these two places. Thanks so much, Eric. Have a good trip, buddy.
Yep.
Sweet.
Right.
Fist bump here.
Catch you next time.
See you later. Thank you so much. Good night. Eric Surf 6, Eric Berg. Zoom in on him. This is what the dude looks like walking home. It's a lonely walk to the train station. Good friend, good guy, good YouTuber, creator, original. There's only one. Tomorrow I have at 9 a.m. Japan Standard Time on this channel, I have a 8K video walking through Asakusa that I took yesterday that's been uploaded. It's premiered, so I'm gonna be in the live chat taking a look at the footage with you. And then it's gonna be released, you'll be able to watch it in 8K. I don't know if you're actually gonna tell the difference, but it's kind of cool that it is. There's a little icon mark that says 8K on it, which is super interesting. There's the Don Quixote at night right in front of us, and I gotta get home. Leo has already been put to bed. Kanai did a great job with that, and I have a 30-minute bicycle ride in front of me. The alcohol restrictions might not be lifted for a while. I can tell you this. With the alcohol, I know that it was... Oh, this is my bike. With the alcohol, people on that street are noticeably a lot louder and more careless. So I can tell that the experts, when they thought about this rule, really did pay attention to how alcohol impacts the spread in Japan. And people, when they get together in groups of, you're not supposed to be in groups of more than 4 people. And it was just me and Eric. And we were trying our best to stay away from everybody that we didn't know, or large restaurants that were really crowded. And there were some really crowded ones. I could see that this could be a problem if you are inside the center of a restaurant inside there. Now, the great thing with eating outside is that it's in the open air, so the risk is a lot less. But I'd still feel somewhat concerned. But we wanted to make a happy ending, and it just seemed like, oh, there's nobody here. I wanted to make a happy ending, and it just seemed like at the end of Mission Impossible, where Tom Cruise and his posse would be having a beer outside a London pub or something. I kind of wanted to have that vibe with this episode, and was able to do that. Eric came back for this one scene. He was working in Shinjuku on his way home. So I really do appreciate it. A very good friend to give us the time. He does an episode in a day. This episode took me like 1 week to film. So just different styles of doing it. But I really do appreciate Eric's giving me extra time for this episode. So I think it's going to be a really good episode on street food coming up in the next couple of days. I'm coming back here tomorrow to interview the mochi owner, where he's going to be grilling the yaki mochi and stuff like this for insert scenes in this street food episode. And then it's done. I just have to upload it after I finish editing that scene. Any questions? I got a couple of minutes before I got to take off. There's that Stretchy Cheese, the Korean dog place. Yeah, it's not doing too well right now. This is mostly popular with the foreign tourists. I saw a couple of people get it, but I think mostly foreign tourists were into that. It's amazing. Taiwanese street food, Korean street food, street food from the neighbors, Vietnamese street food. That's all like here in Tokyo now. I think that relied a lot on the tourists coming here, but now that the tourists aren't here, those companies are not doing as well. But some of them came in, like Anshinya, which is a Taiwanese fried chicken place that I featured in this episode. They're new to Tokyo, and they came in because there's a lot of Taiwanese who eat here, who come to Tokyo as tourists. And to have that chain here was pretty interesting. There's one in Shibuya, and I think there's one in Akihabara as well now. So it's interesting to see the others area street foods come here. I know there's... Why am I putting this on? I should be taking this up. There's some more burger joints that came in, chains that came in from. They were supposed to be here for the Olympics, and they might leave. So I'm not sure how things are going to look. Right now, I know that a lot of businesses that were here just a few months ago have gone out of business. That were on the fringe. Some more game centers. One at Ikebukuro went out of business at the end of last month. It's kind of sad. Burger. Sparrow's used to be here. You know, Sparrow's, the pizza place, used to have a shop in Shibuya. I thought they were going to expand, but they didn't. They had the one shop, and then that shop went out of business too. So no more Sparrow's Pizza, which is a shame because it made me think of my childhood, having a piece of Sparrow's like at the shopping mall. You remember? Not anymore. Not in Japan. I gotta go to Hawaii or Guam for another Sparrow's. I can't even get to an Irish pub. I think a lot of them are, there's a couple of good ones, but some of them are out of business. I think that Dubliners in Shibuya might have been shut down or closed before the state of emergency, and with doubts of whether or not they were going to reopen. There's the Hobgoblin. There's some other pubs. I'm not sure how they're doing, but I'm sure not well. So I might want to go in there and support them when things get a little bit better. But just because I've been vaccinated, I don't want to be sloppy with this. And really, you know, I'm thinking about my family too. So we shot the scene and then we're out of there, you know. I did a live stream just to kind of give you the feeling. But is Tokyo back? I think so. It feels like it. Economically, they need this. But the government does something like this, okay? They have a red light and a yellow light and a green light, yeah? A green light. Right now, it's a green light. But if things start to look bad, they're going to do yellow light, red light, and they're going to do another state of emergency. So that's how they kind of control it. And the state of emergency does sort of work. It dragged down the numbers. I'm going to be... All right, I gotta get back on my bicycle. This is going to be a short one. You can take a look at... there's the Don Quixote in the distance. That's kind of a pretty cool looking building. I'm going to be on Tokyo Eye, which is an NHK World Show studio shoot on October 6th. So I'm going to go over to the NHK studio and film that with Chris Pepler, who's the navigator of that show. And that'll be playing, I guess it's going to be sometime at the end of October, beginning of November. And I filmed the Journeys in Japan for NHK World, which is going to be also in the beginning of November playing. So NHK World's shoots are starting up again, which is great. I'm going to be on my... I'm going to rent a car. I'm going to rent a car on the 7th, right after the NHK shoot. The next day, I go down to Kyoto. I pick up a car in the morning, and I'm going to be driving that car to Kochi over the next 3 nights. And I'm taking you with me. So you're getting a chance to experience Kansai to Shikoku by car on this channel. I'm going to be putting some Strovies, which is lightly edited videos, because I don't think the signal's going to be great in some places. So lightly edited videos, because I want to give you an idea of what it's like to drive to Shikoku, and I'll be working with Kochi Prefecture and coming up with a route. So you might want to consider driving to Kochi instead of taking the flight or getting a rail pass. I think it's a cool project. So I'm taking that on and spending 3 nights to get there, and then I fly back on the 10th. And then on the 11th, Peter and I are thinking about doing a live stream down a shopping street again. So you're going to see PVG back here, maybe in 8K, I'm not sure. Tomorrow morning, though, 9 a.m. Japan time. On this channel, you can already go in there, click reminder on so you don't miss it. 8K premiere. I'll be in the live chat saying hi to everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Turn it around here. I'm going to pick up some taiyaki for Kanai on the way back because she loves the custard or Uncle Taiyaki, so we got a little bit of dessert. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. I never heard that song before. It's the drinking people. This is why I need social distance. I don't want. These are songs I don't want to hear. All right, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you in 12 hours on the 8K video. And probably, I might do a live stream right after that to talk about it. I don't know. Things are getting pretty good. See you later. Stay safe, everyone.